Hello again, whiskey friends. Thanks for joining everybody for another Whiskey Wednesday. And tonight we are bringing back a classic. We haven't done a group blind flight challenge in a while. If you're not familiar, rather than competing against each other, we actually get to work as a team to determine if we can figure out sample A, B, C, and D, and then just see what we like in the end. So keeping this light with our special guests, Hack and Mack. It's the first time that they've been on the channel to hang out with us, and we're really excited to spend this quality hour with them. So thank you for joining today, whiskey friends. Let's kick off the show. All right. Kelsey, you'll get a kick out of this. I spent the last 20 minutes looking for my little digital scoreboard so I could put it right there, and I couldn't find it. It's been so long since we did this. But that is going to be today's premise, Team Blind Flight Challenge. I got to curate it. So they have to outscore more points than me. So any points they don't score are mine. Can they beat the dealer? So let's first bring on Darrell. How you doing, buddy?
I am loving it today, man. Had a real good day. Normally Wednesdays just are like full packed of like errands. Like I got all my errands done over the weekend, so I didn't have crap to do for the most part today. So it's been a chill, relaxed day, man. Excited to hang out, drink through this pour that looks a little scary in terms of color, and I know you, but it should be fun working together with these guys. For sure.
Honestly, I mean, I poured the samples, I think, into mostly amber glasses. I don't think I even thought about the color on this flight. It's pretty dark.
They progressively get a little darker, it looks like.
Yeah, this is what Darrell's referring to. I mean, just about every one of them is this color. We'll see if that means anything by the end. I might have just put food coloring in each one. I totally Dalmored all you guys. This is all Canadian rye.
Come on, like, look at that. It's wild. It's like flat soda, cola.
Well, let's bring in Kelsey. Kelsey, man, you got this flight poured. You're ready to go. It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah, I'm just worried that you might have done your more blending thing, and then I'm going to be very upset and have to go off on you.
I mean, I might have blended 3 of the 4, but when I blend them, that just means there's more right answers, right? Like, if I blend 4 different states, it makes it easier for you.
Not necessarily.
You hope that I blend
if
things.
We're playing, you don't give us the benefit of the doubt. But if somebody else was playing, yes, you would. You'd be like, technically they're right, but not technically they're wrong. So that's usually how it rolls.
Team game today, and I said, I lost my dang scoreboard, so I will find that for the next time we do it. So instead, I'm going to be like Vanna White, and I'm going to hold up the scores each round with white pieces of paper. Well, let's say hi to some people. While they're doing that, I'm going to pull up some of the barrel pick stuff that's coming up, Kelsey. So why don't you highlight some names, say hi to some people.
What's up, Jason? Cheers. Good to see you in here, Norseman. Top Dog, I know he's on his way to the airport. Cheers to you, buddy. Randall, what's up, buddy? Watch out for these 2 troublemakers. Yeah, I'm excited to get to hang out with these guys. We've been talking about it for a while. I'm glad we got it on the books. Dave, cheers to you, man. Food Doc, cheers and welcome. Good evening. Dennis is here tonight. He's put his money on the hack. Well, actually, if you're putting money on the hack, then you're putting money on us, so that's okay.
You guys are going down.
Slapshot. Brian, I needed to ask you how your new kitten was doing. He got a new kitten, so I'm sure it's quite the adjustment in the household there. Tim is in here. Cheers, all. Cheers to you, buddy. William, what's up, buddy? Nancy is in here. Cheers, Nancy. Good to see you in here tonight. Let's see. Brad Cook, cheers and happy hump day to you as well. Tim Cornet is in here. Of course, our guest, Hack and Mack, is in here. Eric Gundy is in here. Cheers to you, man. Foot Doc 301 is in as well. Let's see who else we got in here. Jeremy is in here. Canadian Chris is here as well. Joey Brown is here. Goodness, we've got a lot of people coming in. The better half is here. Cheers, Dana. Our good buddy and note taker extraordinaire or note giver extraordinaire, OH, is here. Henry, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here as well. Jim Turner is in here as well. Cheers to you. Who else we got in here? I think we're getting close. Oh, 2 new kittens. Oh, they're 2.5 months old and they are insane. So they fit right in, is what you're saying, Brian. They're insane. They're fitting right in.
At least there's 2 of them to drive each other insane.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy, the crossover I didn't know I needed. Yeah, great shot. Cheers to you, man. That looks like Kraken's logo, but it says Andy's mustache, so I don't know. Similar to Kraken's little logo there. But cheers to you, Andy, and welcome. I think we're caught up, Jeff.
All right.
So, thanks.
Well, let's catch up. Yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. Got 46 people in here already. Let's catch up real quick on just channel news stuff, and then we'll pull our guests on and get into this blind flight. But right now, we do have the 18-year bull run still available over on Shared Pour. So keep an eye on that. I know I've been talking to a lot of people lately, and they're hoping that this holds out until the next barrel pick comes so they can add it to the cart. But I don't know if that'll happen or not. But I do know that the next barrel picks should be the Obtainiums that we picked with Gene and Trev, the Bourbon Wrench, on the Bourbon Wrench channel a couple weeks ago. We've got 2 picks coming, but one of them is a short barrel. So that's just a warning. The first one that we do have about 120, 130 bottles of is going to be a 13-year, only 105 proof cast strength rye. It is a barrel that has just perfectly been aging on the bottom of a rick house. You know, first floor its entire life. And even despite that proof, it is so oily, so rich. And we're calling that one the Lowrider, with this Fast and Furious theme featuring Trev and Gene driving some lowriders in the 70s through the downtown streets of Cleveland. Lots of Easter eggs all over that thing, too. And then the other one is going to be a 16-year Canadian rye that was finished in Armagnac. And if you're familiar with the Bourbon Junkies, they had a barrel pick called King of the North that came out a few years ago. This 16-year is from that same lot of barrels, but it was finished in Armagnac, and we're calling this one Gene and Trev's Yakety Adventure with the Bill and Ted theming here. So those will be the next 2. I believe the prices will be like $75 for the 13-year rye, and very appropriately, the Yakety Yak, which will be a short barrel. There's only going to be 69 bottles of them, and the price should be $69.69. So we're dealing with Gene here, getting to know him, getting to know his vibe, but that tells you about all you need to know about that too. So that's what's coming right around the corner. Also going to have news whenever we can about the Copper and Cask, the 2 backbones, and the 2 Huling stations that are also in the queue. So a lot of good stuff coming the rest of the summer into the fall. All right. Any final notes, Darrell and Kelsey, before we get into this?
No, man. Ready to bring these 2 on and kind of start diving through this, man.
All right.
Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun.
So let's bring on Hack and Mack. It has been really fun watching Hack and Mack hustle and grow their channel, particularly over the last year. Their live streams have been awesome. I'm loving the content that's coming out, and I'm so happy that we got this on the books. I mean, I think Will and I have been like collaborating on this date for like 2 months, and it is finally here. So without further ado, let's introduce our guests, Hack and Mack.
What's going on? Hello again, whiskey friends. I've always wanted to say that. What's up?
Rolls off the tongue.
Man.
That was very kind of you, Jeff. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you so much, man. We don't really belong here, but thank you for having us. And I'm so relieved, actually. I'm so relieved that we're not competing against each other, because some of us are better at blinds than others. I'm just going to tell you, Mac and I are not experts.
What do you mean? I've never missed, Hack.
Yeah, this is true. Never miss guy over there.
It's hard to be good at blinds when Jeff continually blends shit and calls it legit. So it's okay.
I heard that's cheating. If that's cheating, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's crazy.
Especially it's like, well, this one really doesn't have an age, but if it had an age, it would be this.
Yeah, he thinks he's Jeff Fraley over here trying to blend up stuff. Come on, man.
I just said all those kind words. Back me up a little bit.
So we got to tell him that. I mean, we got to put that in front of him constantly now that he lost again.
Hey, you love the 4 roses that we had a couple weeks ago. Don't give me that. That was the favorite of everybody's flights.
It was. The 4 roses blend was actually good.
Not bad at all.
Well, and there's no pressure either, just because the master blender of all time is in chat today, and I want to apologize to everybody. She follows me wherever I go, so I can't really help it.
Is that how it goes? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think just kind of put up with this lady named Nancy. We let her hang out whenever, but she just, so everybody be nice to Nancy. She follows me wherever I go. We lifted the restraining order, so apologies, everybody.
I mean, I think that's what you told the court last time, but it was her saying it.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, shoot. I don't know if you guys poured it or not. We can talk about it after the show, but curious if you did do the bull run.
I poured the bull run. I haven't tried it yet.
I mean, are you trying to sabotage our palate here, Jeff? But from that first,
yeah,
I kind of feel
an 18-year light whiskey Pinot.
We'll leave it to the end.
I do want to get into it. I'm excited.
We'll leave time for it for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys ready for this?
So, without further ado, just to explain what's happening, everybody who's just joined, they are going to go through each sample. We got A, B, C, and D. They're going to work to it as a team in order to figure this out. But at the end, I want you guys to guess, as a team, an answer for age, proof, whiskey type, if it's finished, yes or no, the state, the distillery, and the bottle. So we're going end to end with all of our guesses. Now, whatever points you don't get, I get. And the whole goal of this is for the team to score more points than me by the end of this hour here. So,
gonna happen.
Awesome.
We got this.
I'll trust Darrell.
Yeah.
I trust all
you
you guys.
Comes in handy on the bottle stuff, so
we'll see if I can pick up.
Darrell, that implies you don't come in handy on other things, the way he said that. All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everybody out there. Thanks for joining. And then as you guys are sipping, I'll keep track of chat here.
So the team that's going to beat Jeff here, do you guys nose all the way through? Or do you taste how do you guys do this?
Taste and nose all at the same time. Yeah.
Taste and nose same time. Got it.
Yeah.
We'll go to A, we'll finish it, then we'll go to B, then to C.
Got it.
And then rank them at the end too.
Man, this is very, very, very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, Dave.
It is familiar.
Yep.
It's got some nice fruit.
Bradley Boopers.
Berries, raspberry on the nose.
Okay.
Spicy ethanol followed
It's
a little bit for me.
yeah.
Like I put my nose in there and I'm getting like
Proofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites, Nancy. I drool over your guitars as well. If you ever want to do like how they do Airbnbs where you trade houses, like you go to that person's house to come to your house. I think we do the same thing with guitars, Nancy. I'll send you my Strat for a little while. You send me the SG for a little while, and then we trade back.
On the nose on this, guys, I got some floral notes on the nose for sure, and then floral sweetness, right? Like honeysuckle type thing on the nose a little bit.
It's fruit forward for me.
Yeah.
I can't. The ethanol is like potent now.
I know.
I'm not sure the proof on it because I haven't tasted, but it comes across proofy on the nose for sure.
It's not proofy on the palate.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I agree.
No.
This reminds me, Darrell, did you ever get the CVG pick that we got that was a barrel CVG, like 8 or 9 year?
The MGP one?
Yeah.
No, but I tasted that bottle.
This reminds me of it. It's not quite as like cinnamon spice being a little bit more on that one, but it's very similar. I mean, this gives me like all the MGP vibes.
I was just gonna say that. Like fit, but it's got some real tannic qualities on it too. But they're rounded out like pleasantly. I thought I was gonna get some pretty dry tannins, but the sweetness of this comes through in the
Mac. I got that tannic vibe. It reminds me kind of like of that like double oak toasted process.
Yes, that's what I was. Yeah. I was like, is this double oaked MGP? But I don't. That would be crazy.
I definitely get the double oak. I definitely get the double oak with the little more intensity on the wood sugars. I agree with you guys on that.
But it's kind of reminded me heck of those younger Barton barrels that.
Yeah,
the ones that too.
Collective.
So it's screwing me up.
Yeah, I was.
Although the Barton tend to, for me, the ones that I remember, the older ones tend to be more cherry forward.
Mm-hmm.
But the oak profile and the tannin part of it, this reminds me a lot of that.
So Max referring to we our last pick we did at Southern Collective, they got some brand new barrels that day of young Barton, like 6 to 8 year Barton. I think Mac was at 6, 7.
Yeah,
somewhere in there. And this is giving that vibe. It's a little bit of funk in there because it's not quite there in terms of, but then I think it might be double oak to kind of give it, try to trick you on the age. So I think it's pretty young on the age, but what do you guys think?
I think max 7, but I'm maybe in the line of like 6 years.
Yep.
I was going to say 6 or 7.
Same.
I would agree with that.
We want to
which one do you want to go with then? 6 or 7?
6, 7.
Somebody had to do
like 7.
Kelsey, somebody had to do it.
That's so 2025, Kelsey. Live in the present. Jeez.
Where's Vic when you need him? We need to make a clip of Vic doing it and to just randomly play it at times.
I'm just proud I don't know what that means still. I'm just proud of that. I still don't know.
I don't think it means anything.
Oh, okay.
But what makes me proud, Mac, is all the adults started doing it, which then made it lame, which also then made it go away faster.
Okay.
So if that's what we got to do to these trends going forward, hey, let's just take one for the team every couple months, work it out of the system. Yeah, just make it lame, move on.
I would say 6 years. I would tend to lean more on the younger side, and I think I don't remember if it was Hacker Mac that said that the double oak kind of is there to try to maybe fool you into thinking it's older than it is.
I'm good with 6.
Yeah.
I can go 6. What do you think, Mac?
Yeah, I was leaning towards 7 if it's not double oaked. But I'm let's go 6 because I'm probably wrong.
You good with that, Darrell?
I'm good. I think it's either double oaked or toasted, man. Like I don't get that note often. And when I do, it's usually that like 90% of the time it's due to that.
To
More
me,
so like toasted, but like that double oak still gives me a similar profile.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It comes on the palate. It comes across more like toasted, but the color looks like it's double oaked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to throw something in just for a thought. Do you guys think there's any chance this is wheat whiskey?
I think bourbon.
Okay.
No. And the only reason I say that is because if it's a young wheat whiskey, man, it has a very distinct flavor profile for me. It comes across very sharp and it comes across very young. We tasted some wheat whiskeys from Old Dom at like 6 years, and they had the backbones of stuff that were going to be good, but it needed a lot more time in the barrel. So
got it.
Exactly 1 more year in the barrel.
Yeah.
Exact in a lot of cases.
Yeah. And it's weird because, everybody talked about, well, at least I remember people talking about the wheated bourbon needs at least 8 years on the minimum to really get good, whatever. But wheat whiskey is the same way. It needs a little bit more time to me to actually soften and actually take in some of that oak profiles.
I'm now getting like a heavy cola thing happening, and then like also in the finish like a Nice kind of thing where makes me like a lot more of that oak is coming through, and that Nice sort of dark licorice thing. It's a nice whiskey.
What are you guys thinking on proof?
That's what I'm doing right now.
I was thinking like 115.
Prescription bourbon, DMC. I can't dance. I can't talk. Only thing about me is the way I walk.
Oh gosh. I was gonna say between 107 and 110.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't get a lot of proof on this.
I was thinking like 115.
I'm right there with you, Mac. 115.
I was around 110 to 115 is where I was.
I just get a ton. I don't know if it's rye spice or something, but I get it all over the front of my tongue, like literally the tip of my tongue. It's making it water. But I don't know if that's proof or like rye spice.
Yeah.
But I like my control pour is Russell's, which is 110. This drink's hotter than Russell's for me.
That's what I just.
Is that
what you and me, baby?
Oh yeah.
There we go, baby. Yes.
My control pour was.
I like you, Darrell.
Was
100 proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need one number though.
Okay.
So like a few of us are at 115. Like we can go like 113 and kind of hedge in between of everybody's.
Kelsey, did you say 100? Oh.
No, 107 to 110.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Just make sure.
Yeah. So yeah, 113 is fine.
Okay. Cool.
All right, 113. What whiskey type do you guys think this is?
I think it's a bourbon. That's toasted.
Same bourbon.
Yeah, bourbon for me too.
Let me clarify, Jeff. Are you considering double oaked or toasted as a finished whiskey?
This is a big argument we have all the time, Kelsey. All the time.
Why wouldn't it be?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't it be finished? It touched another.
Hey, it's your rules. You never know. Like you're blending shit and putting it in a
like
blind. So why wouldn't you not do that?
I like that answer.
What's the argument? What's the argument against this answer? It's finished another oak barrel.
There's no argument.
Yeah, there is an argument. I think.
Well, what's the argument?
I just think that if you're going to move it from one barrel to another barrel, and the barrels are it's the same, and it's not like you're not moving it to a wine barrel or you're not moving it to a different oak, that I don't really consider that a finish to me. Like a double oaks to me are their own category. Like they're their own thing. And I know that I'm wrong, but I stand on the stump and I argue all the time that double oaks should be their own thing, and that like finishes to me are more Armagnac, cognac, go down the road of all the different wine finishes, like all the different stuff that you can do, all that crazy stuff. For me, when I think double oak, I just think double oaks I understand they're a fit. I understand I'm wrong, but it doesn't stop me from arguing.
So the terminology lately, so I've heard secondary aging rather than finished. People trying to make a distinguishing characteristic, like a distinguishing definition there. And then Nolan at Backbone always uses the word rebarreled with us rather than finished, rather than double oaked. It was just rebarreled. No big deal.
It encompasses everything that way.
Interesting.
But for the purpose of this, we're considering double oak finished. I understand.
Yeah. So do we think this is finished due to that fact?
I'm leaning double oak.
I am too.
Me too.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Too, so.
Really? All of us? That worries me.
Man,
We're definitely wrong.
consensus. Dangerous.
I think it's one of the two.
What about a state, distillery, or bottle?
Oh gosh.
You have to take another sip.
Oh, could you highlight this, please? My stalker agrees with me. She says that philosophically, I totally agree. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you.
Philosophically.
What
is? Hey, it's a green.
He'll take what he'll take it. State, country.
We going with MGP. We going Indiana.
The more that I smell this, the more I lean more towards Kentucky than Indiana.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get more Kentucky as well.
I think it started off more fruit forward, and it reminded me of MGP. But the more I smell it, and the more I taste it, the more it reminds me of Kentucky bourbon.
So if you're thinking Kentucky bourbon, are you thinking Barton?
I don't know where I would be in Kentucky, honestly. I don't think it's MGP, but I don't know where I would say it is in Kentucky.
Oh,
it's a weird. It's one of those things. Like I don't necessarily remember any double oaked Barton that I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Me either.
I'm a little worried now because I've got like a 7-year Green River pick that has vibes of this, and it's not finished.
What about like Peerless Double Oak? Does this come across? Have you guys had that?
Peerless comes across different on the finish to me than this.
It's not a bad call though.
I would lean more if I was going to lean more anything. I would lean more towards Green River.
I know now. I'm worried. This is
I don't know that Green River does a double oak, right? Well, they do.
Now
they do it toasted,
but I am. Yeah. But the one I
had, and they do Will Horse. So Will Horse definitely does a toasted.
Yeah, I think it's Kentucky, but now I'm worried it's not finished.
So give me a final answer on state. Okay.
I think Kentucky. I agree.
I think Kentucky.
I have a strong feeling it's Indiana, but I will acquiesce to the gentleman.
Okay. All right. And the last things I need are distillery and bottle, if you have them. These are just for bonus points. I do not get these points if you're wrong.
Man, now it's fruity.
Yeah, I don't really.
I would go Green River and Will Horse, or Will Horse toasted or something like that.
I've never had any Will Horse, so I'll roll with you guys. I don't know that brand.
I mean, it's basically, it's just if you've ever had their green, the regular Green River, it's just the same distillate at a younger age, and they toasted it.
What's up, Tom? Yeah, we can go with. I don't have any true guesses.
My
only guess would have been potentially like a Peerless Double Oak or something. NBC has Double Oak, Green River. Yeah. But we can do that, I guess. Like I don't really feel confident in bottle guessing this at all. So.
OZ tile. Yeah.
I think it could be one of those Double Oak Heaven Hill River Roots things.
Green. So did we say Green River?
Let's just say I think Green River too, but I'm not super confident.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna find out how well we did or bad we did.
All right. So
he's smiling, so we must not have done well.
No bonus points. But for our first time working together, man, you guys suck.
Hey.
You guys got 10 points and only left me 4 on the floor.
Oh, that's okay.
Can you break down what we scored, or do you know?
I will not, just in case there's a theme at the end.
Okay.
He's being cagey
I
now.
Like it. I like it.
Yeah, I think if we were behind, we would have got like the breakdown. But
yeah, hey, rewarding you guys with
good buddy.
Showed me up on the first round.
Well,
all right.
So good job, fellas.
With that,
all right.
On the B.
So out of a max, what 2, 4, 6?
Ooh. That's
10,
different.
Way different.
13. So we could have scored only 13, being that we missed the bonus, and we scored 10 out of 13. So we nailed
pretty damn good to roll.
Oh, okay, nice.
That's a good showing.
Oh man.
Whoa.
That's an interesting cherry note on this. It's more medicinal cherry, maybe.
I just had like a weird
fruity.
I get that marker smell. I get that Sharpie smell in this.
Ooh, yeah, definitely get that. I never put those two together, but yeah, I can see that for sure. I sniffed my fair share of markers.
Yeah.
I see you, JG. Mods, JG, kick them out.
No, it's got a way better palate than nose. Way better palate than the nose.
You didn't like the nose?
No, I didn't at all.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
That was softer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Be softer.
Yeah, I was expecting some acidic nature, and it's not.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he spoiled this on the nose on the first one. But now that you said marker, I cannot get that out of my head every time.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's like that.
Let me put it to the test, guys.
The marker test.
If you're gonna sniff a marker, you need to get the ones. I don't know if you guys remember these. They were like the Expo markers, but they were a metal marker with a big thick tip on them.
Oh yeah. Those things knock you out.
Those were the markers to sniff.
William.
Cheers, William Hall.
I don't know if I've ever had this.
Another fellow taster that was on the Backbone Picks with us. Cheers, buddy. Miss you already.
This is like a wine. Listen, not to like jump ahead, but it kind of super winey for me.
I can see that.
I like the mouthfeel on this one a lot better than the first one. I feel like it's more velvety, but it has a lot of tannin notes on the finish to me.
Yeah. That's where I'm like, did it stay in a
sherry?
Yeah. Madeira, sherry.
Pinot, sherry, something like
that.
It
just sucks all the moisture out of your mouth on the finish.
It does, but it doesn't come across high proof either.
No. I think this was less than the one that we just drank.
I feel like this is young. I feel like this is younger than the last one we had too. Do you guys?
I think this tastes to me older than like the 6-year that we put.
Okay.
Like for this to be like a 4 or a 5-year-old whiskey, if it's younger, is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
I would think it would be really good for that age, but I do think it's slightly old. I don't think it's like. I think max 8, max.
That's what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that finish is strong. I can't. Jarrell, what finish are you getting? Because you're the finish person.
Yeah. Am I mistaken on my wine?
No, I don't think you're mistaken. He is
okay.
really good about particular finishes than I am on these. I just get all of those tannin notes, and when it sucks all the moisture, I know it's finished.
You're going to be done?
This could be like a weird Canadian thing, double oaked and not wine finish. Now I'm getting in my head.
See, I get.
I remember having a Canadian taste like that, though.
Yeah. Unless
it's definitely not like anything I've drank a lot of, honestly. It's very different for me from anything I've done.
Fruit, but I don't know if I would immediately think it's finished.
Okay.
But I get all the berries that make you think that. Like I can see it going both ways.
Yeah.
It could be like even a second fill or something like that too. That's really not like throwing it completely out there for me. But I'm good with either. Like if the consensus is finished, I'll roll with that. It's just a small thing making me think that it's not, but like I could be persuaded.
You remember tasting the PX sherry, or not PX, but the sherry finished MGP Boone County, Darrell?
Yes.
This kind of reminds me of that, the second fill one.
Man, that's very specific.
Yeah. It's the way that it finishes, and then also the way that the nose comes across.
There's a lot of tannin, a lot of maybe not. Yeah, and I don't even mean oak tannin. It could be that wine sort of. I don't know.
That thing's interesting. I don't know if I've had that pour before.
But
I get that toasted vibe right at the tail end, like the first one.
This almost reminds me of some of the Irish stuff we had.
That's a good call. I can see that too.
Are we open to like the world here, Jeff?
Yeah.
Technically, yes. It's state or country.
God, like more than just Canada. Like, are we like Scotch can be in here?
Could be.
Okay.
Could be.
Right.
Yeah. Iceland.
Well, it's definitely not.
India, Australia,
Mexican rum.
Well, yeah, we've done that before too.
That's like my new favorite thing, by the way.
Yeah, we fell in love with Jay West's new rum. Like it's awesome. Alembic Serrano.
Hello.
Well, it is time to start getting your answers in.
Yeah.
So let's start talking about age and get that locked in.
I say 8 year on the age. Yeah.
8's good. 8's good.
8. Okay.
I'm good with that unless you guys are.
I'm good with 8.
Okay.
What about proof?
Yeah, it's tricky.
I think it's a little less than what we guessed on the 113, but
I was
I don't
thinking
think,
111.
I agree.
what was that? Sorry,
I was thinking 111 or so.
111. Yeah, I was right around like
Maybe it's a little
110.
less than that.
I said, yeah, 110. So
Where are you at, Kelsey?
That
110.
110. Yeah. I think it could even be a little bit lower than that, but I'm good with 110.
Okay.
I think
Whiskey
that
tight.
This is tough.
I still think it's bourbon.
a bourbon, yeah.
I think bourbon too.
I really, really think that this is MGP, finished MGP.
Putting off MGP signals now.
Well, like I said, that Boone County sherry finish second fill is what this reminds me of the most.
Yeah.
It's been
I
a
gotta
while
pull that
since
bottle out. I got that one tucked away still. I got probably 3/4 of it just
I
hiding.
think I have both of my first fill and my second fill open, but I have a backup of the second fill one.
This
Those
was
are
a
really
bottle
hard.
back when Boone County was just MGP. They were releasing some sherry finishes. They were perfect. They were so good. I should have bought so many more of them. I should have maybe not drank some of them so quickly, but different story.
And they were priced great. What were they, Jeff? They're like
Like
59,
65, 70. Yeah, it was.
It was a really good price.
I have that bottle still too.
Hey, cheers, John.
Dark though. That
John?
that specific bottle is really dark in terms of color.
You guys still think this is finished?
I mean,
Right.
push back. Give me another thing because I'm. Yeah, what do you think, Darrell? Like,
I would say yes because I think it's maybe on that line of that same double oak
okay.
process. If not a wine finish, but I could see both. You know, I lean slightly that it's not, but it still gives me that kind of vibe that it may.
Is there how do you get the fruit, almost medicinal fruit thing on it if it's not age? Because I hear you and I'm like, now I'm questioning because I was pretty strong up front about the wine finish, but
I think it comes down to distillate too, man, because there's like some young Green River stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody like
That's
4
true.
or 5 year old stuff that like NBC was doing, and you would think it's like all the cherries and dark berries, and it's 5 years old.
yeah,
you know, 4 years old. Some of the old NBCs were
Yeah,
like 4
it's
years
like-
old. and
You know
get all
what? This
that.
gives me a little bit of the Penelope X Oloroso Sherry vibe.
I mean, that's what I was thinking on the Oroloso because the PX tends to be a little bit drier and not quite as sweet to me on the finishes. So I mean,
I'm good with going
I'm
finish.
good with sherry finished
Okay.
on that finished.
Okay. All right.
State.
I definitely think this is Indiana. I don't have a doubt in my mind that that's. Or if it isn't, it'd be really shocking.
I'm good with that. MGP.
Are you doubling down on that for the distillery?
I mean, the only bottle that I know that tastes like is what I said. So it's just up to whether they.
I've never had that bottle, and I'm not sure enough that it tastes like the Penelope X I've had to lock in and say I'm not going to fight you on it, Kelsey, because I'm not like more than 50% sure that it tastes like a Penelope.
Yeah. I know I've had the sherry finished one. I can see that this is very similar to that one, but to me, the sherry finished on that one is a little sweet, even more sweet than this one was to me.
That specific bottle, Kelsey, in terms of color, is much darker. It's probably on the lines of that same process, but the color of that bottle, like if I picked it up, it's like the color of like sea.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
really, really dark on that bottle. But it
Then
gives
go,
me the same vibes.
Then go Penelope and
Sure.
Penelope and sherry finish.
Media. Anyway,
Still the same distillery. And
Yep.
still-
I'm good with but I'm good
You
with
know,
it.
Okay. Then we are locked in on this one.
I'm getting
I've
Mac, you're
already.
getting so much shit in the chat.
I'm
Like,
getting torn up. Randall,
why are you getting torched? They
Non-
think you're over there
nonstop.
like writing stick man
I
on your
know.
note. They don't think that.
Man,
I don't
wait.
understand why you get treated
see
this
how
way.
dark that is?
Oh yeah.
Randall and JG
I
just
don't remember
back and
being
forth,
that dark.
man.
Yeah.
And that's a
They're
third
ripping
fill,
you
too.
in the chat.
So-
Mac. I think you're doing great, buddy.
He's gonna have to prove it on paper, which I am writing down things on paper. I can spell, guys. All right.
You guys, I'll give you credit because you scored something. But also, don't call it a comeback
Oh no.
Oh no.
because I am closing the gap.
Oh, we
Yeah.
only got,
Ooh.
we only got
You only
6
scored
points.
3 points.
You
We
guys got
scored
6, but you
Oh,
gave
6.
me 7.
He
Oh,
scored 7. Okay.
Oh, he beat us by 1 on that.
Ooh, that's how quickly things can turn.
might have steered us wrong with my wine.
Now, we're halfway through. I mean, what do you guys think of doing this as a team?
This is
I
cool.
love these.
It's really cool.
thank
It's
God I'm
always
not doing it on my own.
I know.
I don't know. Based on what I'm hearing, you guys might have scored more if you didn't have Darrell and Kelsey, but that's a different story.
It happens.
This is
Well,
See? C is dark.
why don't we go into C here?
Whoa.
Let's do it.
Mm.
Cheers, everybody.
Damn, I like this one a lot. Wow.
That is good.
I really like this pour, whatever this is. This is my jam.
Does this remind you of Port Perry Perry, Darrell?
I've only had that once. I don't remember how it. I remember it being good. I don't remember.
Whoa.
You guys had that Hack and Mack? The
Mm-mm.
4-day Port Perry Perry?
I haven't.
Man, it's
All
good.
you said is going to be a finished flight
Maybe this. Yeah.
because this comes off super sweet.
Yeah, this is my jam. This is Fat Kid whiskey. This is stuff I like.
All right. I'm glad we're past it because they didn't even know I had that bottle before this, Mark. So, you could have outed me. Maybe it's not even that though, They would have scored more points if it was that. Grave shots in. Port Perry Perry is delicious. It is delicious. So if you don't know, it's a 4-gate that is a cast strength MGP rye finished in port. And then it's essentially, a barrel proof midwinter. But recently, all of 4-gate's stock at the distributor got bought up by Party Source. They were selling it for $60 a bottle. So I got to buy like 3 of them. And it's like, rather than being $200 when you get it for $60, it's like, oh, I can just murder this thing and enjoy every second of it.
Or give one to your friends that you really love for their birthday.
This reminds me of a really good K-Luke. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of a lot of the good K-Luke batches.
Oh, I'm nosing D. I'm like, why does that smell different? What the heck?
Ooh. Terrence cracked his bulls on parade. That's what the bull run's called. Vanilla, honey, oak spice, so much pepper.
Peppery goodness.
That's why we love that one, Terrence. It's got more depth on it than any light whiskey I've had before. That's why I love
Agreed.
it.
That's so much fun.
This is like. Sorry, go ahead, Kelsey.
I was just going to say, I don't feel like the proofs any more than the last one that we did. Do you guys get proof-wise a lot more or right around the same?
I was going to say like maybe a little less, like 109, 107.
Okay, this drink's hotter than the first two.
I was going up like 150. I was going to stick to 115 or above.
Yeah.
It could be that my mouth is just getting numb here.
Get a slight bitter note too on this.
Yeah, on the finish, it does have that. But like I said, I think this is going to be a finished flight.
It's super sweet up front to me, but yeah, it might.
This doesn't
That
have
nose is so good.
Yeah, then it gets.
The nose on this is incredible.
Cinnamon roll type thing, man.
Reminds me of Limousine Rye.
This one smells new to me too.
I don't think it's
That's
super
good.
old. I'm going to say between 8 and 10.
I wrote 9. That's what I wrote.
I'm good with that.
Darrell, what are you getting, buddy?
I'm in that same range of age, 8 to 10. Like I can hedge at 9 and be right around where you guys are. But I do think the proof is 115 or higher.
I agree with you. The more I drink it, it's hitting me more with that spice in the middle of my palate on the finish, as well as the oak tannins coming through. I would agree with you on that.
Yeah, you know what? You guys are right. It does, because the cinnamon starts to come in about towards the back half of the palate, and then it carries to the finish.
I don't think
either JG's having a stroke, or he's saying something in Morse code, or he's playing Wheel of Fortune. I'm not quite sure which.
Probably all of the above.
I just want to sit and smell this one for the rest of the evening. Oh my god,
this thing is tingly on the lips too. This thing maybe more than 120.
Yeah, dude,
maybe one of those that's high proof and it fools you, right?
Like the sweetness on it is what makes it not seem like it's as proofy as it is.
The more I go, the more I'm thinking 120.
Yeah, like I thought like 115 plus for sure. It lights my freaking tongue up. My whole tongue, not even the front. Like the second one does like all front to mid. This is just the whole mouth gets like freaking drenched in fire. But it's not like overly hot by any means, you know what I mean? But it attacks the whole mouth.
I need an answer.
We got age. I would say the proof, if you want to go 120 or you want to go higher.
I'm good with 120.
120 is fine. Yeah.
Whiskey type.
I think this is hold on.
Is this a rye?
I don't think it's a rye. I don't get rye notes on this one. Even on the Port Perry Perry, you can actually pick up the rye. And Port Perry Perry is 103 too, so I know it's not that.
It could be a rye too.
Like a port finished rye always screws.
It's almost like a freaking Silver Spring kind of vibe.
We think it's finished though, right? And not to jump ahead, but that helps me with whiskey type. Like
Mac, I am with you. I think it's a rye.
Like
this brings me down Silver Spring alley.
I think it's a bourbon friendly rye.
So you think it's like a barely legal rye that's finished?
Legal? Oh, yeah, like the Evernorth 1090 cherry rye, which was that thing went too fast. I don't know.
I'm good with rye.
Well,
Darrell?
I'm not 100% confident on that at all.
I think Mac is 100% confident it's a rye. And so we just, if you've ever seen him do blinds, he don't miss.
Hey, this is the thing. You guys are our guests, so we can just blame you.
You can just blame.
No, I just want to put Mac I want to put Mac on an island right now. Like Mac said, it's a rye. We all agree. Mac, you're right.
I kind of lean rye.
I do think it's a rye. Actually,
this could be a high. So this could be a 36% high rye MGP bourbon finished in port and screw me up. But anyway,
it's kind of like
it's got the spice.
What finish? Yes or no?
I definitely think it's finished, but then again, the more I think
Hack and Mac, what do you guys think?
Hack. I put myself out there already.
I don't think this one's finished. To me,
what did you say, Mac? I didn't hear you. You said finished.
Well, here's the problem. I'm going to sip this next one and be like, "That's the port finish, right?" But now I'm looking.
The reason I don't think it's finished is because my guess is actually something Darrell said is Silver Springs. This gives me Silver Springs vibes.
I love me some Silver Springs, and
I don't think
dark enough, Darrell, to be Silver Springs.
You say you don't think it is?
Do you think it is?
Some of the other ones are not as dark, but I would agree with you. If it was going to be a rye that's not finished, that's the only one that I would say that it could be.
If it's not finished,
Nancy says, "Ooh la la."
When the sample was full, like it was a lot darker than what it looks like now in my glass. But it's as dark as some of the Silver Spring. Like in the glass, they look super dark, like the Silver Springs. But when you pour them,
gotcha.
Like I don't even think ours. This is darker than like anything I got, really.
All right, finish, not finish. I don't think I've heard a consensus here, but
I think we're split 50-50.
Who's gonna call it? Who's confident?
I'll call it not finished.
Going not
finished.
That's where I lean, but I don't know.
So then does that, and you still think it's a rye?
I still think it's a rye. Yeah. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go in all on
Kentucky. For me.
Kentucky. Yeah.
Silver Springs rye for the distillery.
New Riff distillate.
Okay.
But J.W. Kelly, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay. Making me do math. You guys didn't score any points. I've got to do so much math with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had what?
So 1. If I add a 1 to 16, okay, that math is easy.
Oh gosh.
Do we trust Jeff's math? Is Jeff good at math?
No, he's not good at math, but at least
We're going
he's
to be
got
at 25 points.
Hey, I'm just glad we can actually read what he's writing.
25 or more. That's my guess.
Maybe. Okay, so I doubled my points there.
You get to just randomly put numbers down for yourself, Jeffrey.
Is he playing?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Crushed it. 11 points. We only missed.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
I guess
go.
I don't know.
Man, there was a time there where I thought I was going to catch up the way you guys were talking, especially on proof. But, oh, God, we're going to have fun with that reveal. Jeezy, Pete. All right.
On to D.
Round 4.
Oh, man.
Dark
This
Knight
one.
over here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This one is
All right.
crazy dark.
Cheers,
Oh,
fellas.
Cheers, guys. Thanks
Let's
again
get
for
into
having us,
D.
guys. This is fun. This is a
This is
great
awesome.
idea.
This is a great question, Mark. I think he's probably better. This is sad to say. He's probably better at pronunciation than he is at math.
You know how I'm better at some words than others?
Like the word
The,
curate.
number 8 might throw me off every now and then. You know, if you keep an 8 out of the
say it
equation.
right tonight, Jeff. You said curate tonight.
Wow. The nose on this
Tomato,
is
tomato.
The nose on this is super familiar. It smells.
Shit.
That's got a lot of barrel notes.
I think at some point,
Caramel.
Mac, they just want you to say,
I was
do you
getting
say caramel or caramel?
caramel.
Ah,
Caramel. I don't know.
It's
or
spelled
oak. An oak.
caramel.
Oak.
It's not spelled caramel.
That's our next merch idea. So
Ooh, man. I think that's my
Got
favorite.
you where I want you.
Mm.
Hey, Emily, cheers.
Whoa, what in the holy shnikes? That has so much
Whoa.
barrel influence on it.
Okay.
Jeez, golly.
Okay.
I haven't done reveals yet, so you haven't missed anything, Stallion, but they are navigating the flight pretty well. So they've scored 27 points, only left me 16, which essentially means they've been right 60% of the time.
That has some serious,
This
like,
is, yeah.
serious oak on it, man.
it's got so much vanilla on the nose, and then it's totally different when you taste it. Like it reminded me of like some of those good Provenance Reverie stuff we've had, Mac. And then when you taste it, it's nothing like that.
Mm.
This reminds me of like super young Driftless Glen stuff, like when they were aging stuff in the smaller barrels.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I can see what you're saying.
I get a lot of caramel and oak in this.
There it is. There it is. He did it for you. Okay, now leave my man alone.
Everybody happy.
Leave him
All right.
But
Leave
you
it
gave the
alone.
people what they wanted, man. You got to leave the people happy. Thank you, Mac. I thought I was going to have a riot in chat if they didn't hear you say it at some point here. Now JG is going to turn that around into something else.
Of course. This thing is proofy.
The nose is great on it. The palate, not so much.
That's
You don't like the
exactly how
palate?
I feel.
I don't like the palate.
Interesting. This may be
Got
my
some
favorite
legs.
one.
Driftless Glen's a good call. It reminds me of Cedar Ridge a little bit.
I can see that too. It's kind of got that crafty finish vibe. It's not quite, now that I've gotten used to it a little bit, it's not quite as dramatic as it was the first taste.
It could be Broad Branch too, not the high proof rye, but the lower.
You know, like a 14-year ALW, you know, like when you finish, like, I don't know, I get a lot of, it's kind of like one or two notes. Is it any idea, like any thoughts that we're pushing finished light whiskey here? Or is that crazy?
I don't think this one's finished.
I don't know. I think this is all just like over oaked.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I dig it.
I don't think this is finished.
I like it.
All right. I
a lot of barrel influence.
Why do I think everything is wine finished tonight? So.
No, so when I get wine finishes, for me, number one, whether or not it dries my mouth out and where it dries my mouth out, and then two, the type of sweetness and fruit profile that I get on it. I don't get any fruit profile on this at all. This is just straight up like oak.
You know, this just reminded me of something I've only had a couple times here in Texas, and iron root is what it reminds me of too.
I've had that one time in our earliest streams, Jeff. Garrett sent us an iron root in one of our little thingies that we did. Harbinger.
Yep.
It's the only one I've ever had.
I had one of the Vic sent me a Iron Root MGP blend. Gosh, we were talking about this not too long ago.
I've had that. Yeah.
What? There's an Iron Root MGP blend.
Yeah.
Iron Root.
You know, technically, the idea of sending MGP to Texas sounds interesting. No one's really pulled it off very well, honest to God.
Saints out.
Malum Green.
Saints
Malum Green
out.
is tried. They've done pretty good, but yeah.
No,
there's only one good. Let's just be honest. There's only one really good Texas whiskey in Texas. It's gonna be Still Austin.
This is what I always say, Kelsey. There's Still Austin, and then there's Texas whiskey.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like Still Austin is the only thing that helped Texas whiskey, in my opinion, because all of the other ones I do not like. I don't like Balcones. I definitely don't like Garrison Brothers.
Look, I'm from Texas, and I agree with you, Kelsey.
Oh, I lived in Texas. So I
there's a few Garrisons that I've learned to like.
I will say this. Garrison's good when you first open it and you drink it, but the longer it sets with air, the worse it gets. Every Garrison Brother bottle I've ever tasted has been that way. We got the Guadalupe 2 years ago. My buddy popped in and was like, oh, that's not too bad. And then we went back to it a week later, and it was like straight up drinking oak ring water with funk. It was so bad.
It's always a mood pour for me.
Heck, you better stand up for your boys.
I'm not anti Garrisons. There's stuff I love who they are as a brand. I love what they do as a brand. I love everything about them, but all Garrisons is not. There's certain like Garrisons finished in cognac's really good. Like there's certain Garrisons.
Which one was that one? That I think I like that. Which one? Honeydew?
Ladybird's the one you like to think.
Yeah. Be wrong.
Here's my only issue with Garrison. Number one, they use small barrels, which typically turn out really, really tannin forward. Number two is that if I'm going to spend $90 to $100 on a bottle, I don't want it to be 2 to 3 year old whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that in the small barrel you can't age it more than that, but use bigger barrels. It will make it taste
We've
better.
got some friends that are super fans of Garrisons, and they've taken us through the whole journey. And when you have it from like the base level all the way through to Cowboy, it actually makes sense after you have it all like that. Like, but you know, that's a commitment, right? Like Mack and I did like 13 samples of Garrisons in one night or something.
A rough day the next day.
It was.
All right. We got to.
We're running out of time.
We got people split on Garrison Brothers in chat. That's for sure.
Well, there's a lot of my Texas friends here.
It is time for an age guess.
I was going.
Good luck on
6.
that. I'm going to say between 4 and 6 years old.
Really?
So yeah, I don't think it's old at all. I think that's just a small barrel or super over oak.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
Okay.
I would think it's like a 8 to 9.
Mm-hmm. Like it could be
It's super crafty and not my jam. That is not my jam.
That's interesting. So you're at what, 4 to 6, Kelsey?
Yeah, I do not think that's over 6 years old. If it is, it's all because of the barrel, like that it just sat at a really high in a barrel house somewhere that just got super oaked.
Hack, did you say where you were? Oh.
I
Beautiful
had put,
sunset going on behind me here. I like these
oh,
colors.
that's beautiful.
It is
I had said
beautiful.
6,
You said
Darrell,
6
but
as well.
Oh no, I
Okay.
can't
I can
unmaximize
be
myself.
influenced I can be influenced to 8.
Well, we'll just take the average. Where are you at, Mac?
Like 10. I'm talking myself down from ALW now because it's probably stupid. So yeah, I could do
10.
8.
8?
Yeah, I could do 8.
16.
I'm just utterly confused now on this one.
You know what though, Mac? Like I think you just like the ALW thing does make sense because it's got on the nose so much vanilla and like cotton candy thing that those light whiskeys do. I kind of see where you're coming from on that, honestly.
But it's not enough for me to really, yeah. So
So we just
let's
meet
say
in the middle around
The
like
other thing
7.
that makes me think this isn't as old is that it's doughy on the nose. Like I get like a donut, doughy, like sugary sweet donut on the nose, and I don't ever get that on an older whiskey at all.
I was thinking like a powdered donut too thing.
Yeah,
what I get with ALW, but
That's why man, I think you could be right, Mac, about the ALW.
but it's got to be finished if it's ALW. Anyway,
totally
you know,
agree.
That
Nancy,
old Rick stuff
you-
is ALW double oaked. You know that.
I know.
This-
Anyway, I don't.
Age. Focus.
we can hedge it. I think it's older than what.
Than 8.
I think it could be. I'll go with 7 though, because they're at 6, you're at 8, I'm at 10, so we'll just say 7.
I mean, I almost said 14, so for that
it tastes like a freaking like.
Yeah.
What are those picks? The bar, not the
I hope
Buckners
Mac
type
is right.
stuff.
Anyway,
I hope you're right on
Those 12,
That's all right.
13-year Bartons. That's what this tastes like. to me.
okay.
really
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
interesting. I do not remember Barton tasting this bad.
I don't think this is bad.
What about proof?
This is at least, well, what do you guys think?
I was thinking around 120 again, but
I was above 125 on this, but
Yeah, I was right in between 120, 125 as well.
okay.
I think it could be higher proof. And I think if
Where
it's a
you at,
light
Joe?
whiskey, it probably drinks under that.
Yeah, like 144, and it's
Yeah.
Anyway, no. Let's go 120.
I'm starting to lock with you on this light whiskey idea, by the way.
What's the number on proof though?
Where are you at, Kelsey?
I'm good with 120 plus. So whatever you guys think.
125?
Let's do it.
125.
125.
Let's do
Gosh,
that.
I'm probably so wrong here.
I will say though, like, I can see where you're going with ALW. The only thing being that this is so dark,
Yeah.
for it to be that, it would have to be like, I think, some type of wine finish, but I don't
Yes.
really get wine finish,
I know,
like a
but it's-
strong amount of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so dark. Like,
I
I think bourbon for that reason, but
Okay.
I can see where you're at. It's just like, I'm trying to think what would finish it and make it that color and not really come across finish. You
Yeah.
know?
Agreed. That's what's keeping me from it. Totally.
I did not know that. That's really cool.
Man.
That the quality of the oak for the small barriers is inferior to the 53.
Nancy, are the bigger barrels you guys using, are they 56? I think that's right.
For
Let me
for
know.
what? For
The bigger
Still
barrels that they're using in Still Austin, yeah.
I think they're all 53, unless I'm mistaken.
No, they switched over for longer maturation to larger barrels
Oh, they did. Okay.
on some of their other distillate to let them age longer. They're going to try to do 10 to 12 years in those, I think. So
I got like purple, pink clouds everywhere.
Yeah,
This is
beautiful.
a fabulous time, man. Couldn't
What do
spend
we
it with
think?
better people. But
Twi-
these better
Twilight-
people need to pick a type of whiskey.
No,
I know.
Okay.
What do you
We're
think?
already pushing over time, aren't we?
and it's got to be bourbon then, because I don't think anyone else is on the ALW with me.
I think bourbon.
Yeah.
I'm good with
Kelsey,
yeah,
Hack.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yep.
Finished, not finished.
What do you guys think? I know where I'm leaning.
I'm leaning. If we think it's that young and it's that dark, I'm thinking it's another double oak, but I don't know.
Kelsey,
I think it's either. I think it has to be a double oaked or anything like that because I don't, like you said, I don't get a wine finish. But if it isn't finished, it's got to be something in a smaller barrel or something like that, where the extraction rate is so much more.
Where are you at, Mac?
I think it's finished. If not wine, it's double oak. Yeah.
All right, so we'll go finish. I lean more to I don't know. I'm the minority on this one. I think like that Buckner's vibe. So my thought was say no, but we're gonna go yes on finish. I think Kentucky. What do you guys think?
I have no clue because this is super grainy and
dude, we drinking
He really doesn't like this.
I don't. I do not like
He
this.
does not like it at all. This is fun.
I do. I don't know, dude.
Oh, it's 59. Okay. We have some 59
And
gallons
63.
and some 63 gallons. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was pretty big. I couldn't remember the exact size. So the 59s are from Independent Stave, and the 63 are. Oh yeah. I remember the
Everything's bigger in Texas. I hear.
That's what they say. That is
Tom
what they say.
Marie. Ooh,
Where's Cedar Ridge from? Do you guys think this is Cedar Ridge?
that's Ohio.
Iowa.
Right.
Yeah, Iowa.
Iowa.
So I was wondering that with like the single malt that's like VD is a VDM finish. But I don't think it's that.
You don't think
VDM
it's Iowa? You
cross
don't think
more-
it's Cedar Ridge?
more rich than this, but
Yeah.
the
I
only
think we
one,
have-
the only
could be
one
right.
that I've ever had was Jason's finish
Yep.
Sagamore that was VDM.
Dude, I really like this pick or whatever this is. I don't know what you're tasting, Kelsey.
What are we trying to?
Jason,
I need a steak.
I get the pencil
Steak,
shavings thing on it. I
a
get all that.
distillery and a bottle. I need it all.
All right.
State distillery bottle, guys.
Can't even. Does anyone feel strongly? Go for it, because
I say we just go with Kentucky and then Darrell. What bottle you want to call it?
yep.
He's
Yep.
taking care of kids.
All right, Kentucky.
I think he said. What did he say?
I thought Barton
Buckner,
yeah.
which is Bart. Yeah, Barton Buckner's 8 year.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't.
I sort of been Barton. I'm probably way
Just
off.
do it.
I feel like we totally screwed up the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
I am once again shocked, disappointed in so many levels.
Oh no.
The good thing, all we need to do is
But-
score 2 points to lock.
Okay,
them out.
good. Let's.
I
think we missed it.
Let's just. I know. I think we missed.
I
it.
have literally never heard so many people feel so utterly dejected at the same time that they're nailing it.
Whoa! Way to go!
Nice.
Let's go.
You did well.
job,
You did
boys.
well. I took down notes. You did better than you even think you did on some things.
Okay.
But that is the final score there.
Kick
So-
some ass, guys.
36 points. I got 21. I mean, you guys nailed that blind. I think anything that we
Good
score
job.
over like 30 points is like usually like quite impressive. So 36 is a great score.
Awesome.
Man, I'm impressed actually. I'm pretty impressed.
Teamwork, baby.
I'm-
Good team.
And I'm impressed about some of the things you guys said throughout the way. Now,
I think
what I do need to know
Could be horse soldier.
is your favorite in order. A, B, C, D.
Oh, I've got that.
What
one.
did
think I go
you
reverse.
like? What did you like the most to the least? And whoever's ready first, just chime it out to me.
DCBA reverse order for me.
You're smoking crack. CABD.
Jesus.
CAD. Wait. B. Yeah, CADB for me.
This is interesting.
And I've got CBDA.
We all had
B,
I'm the minority on it.
man, what a
It's okay to be
what
wrong.
a crazy split panel that we have here. Now, I can say that C is the winner of this flight,
By consensus.
and B is the least favorite.
Are you sure about that?
I think so.
Okay.
Because B's got 2 last place votes is
Okay.
what's holding B back. So I think the order of the group is C is the favorite,
CADB.
followed by
Alpha.
Alpha and Delta actually are, I think, tied, and then B. So I'll keep it that way.
Okay.
So we'll go C, A, D, B, even though Darrell gave D his number 1 vote. Man, Darrell, what were you thinking?
I liked it.
I am
number 2, Darrell.
If you want to go chew on a piece of wood, you go straight ahead and do that, buddy.
Oak doesn't bother me.
Did you have D or B number 2, Hack?
B. B is in boy. I had number
B.
2.
Okay. I think we got it. Okay. So
Reveal. I gotta know what this
Man.
is. Are.
So let's start out with B.
Okay.
So B, very close here, but you guys were really close. Now, it was a cognac finish,
Oh,
not sherry, not
Okay.
the wine, but close.
grapey.
The interesting thing is the rye was nowhere on anyone's notes.
Whoa, sag. So it's the
Interesting.
Is that-
Okay.
Yeah,
that's the
right.
51%. Is
I've
that
only
the
had that
blend?
bottle one time.
This is like the OG one. 50.5%, so 101 proof.
Is that the blend 95.5 and 51% rye? I
Should
think.
be.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be. That's
Yeah,
an
and
old-
I couldn't find an age statement though. I kept looking everywhere. So no one gets any points on age. You guessed 110. It's 101.
I
You
knew
guessed
that was not
bourbon.
I told you guys.
You said it, Kelsey.
You guessed bourbon. It's a rye. You guessed it was finished. You guessed Indiana, and you guessed MGP. So you got a lot of points on that one.
Yeah.
But
That's
the
such
floor
a tricky thing to throw in.
right there.
Interesting. Okay.
Now, what's
LPX.
also
LPX also has a cognac, sherry and cognac. That's
Yep.
It does remind me of that, but yeah.
what's fun about this one too, Darrell, you'll have to check out the video. Chill Filtered just did a review thing, like a blind review on this at the
did
same
they?
time that I already had it poured for you guys. I thought it was hilarious.
Nice.
All right. So next up, we're gonna do D. Darrell, it was your favorite. Kelsey, you were totally turned off. A lot of third places, but what was interesting was Texas came up so often in this talk track.
Mm.
At the same time, Mac, you're supposed to be my fellow MGP slut,
Wow.
and it didn't set off your radar.
Rebecca
Oh.
Creek.
This is the
That's a
Rebecca
Spanish
Creek
oak?
finished in Spanish oak.
That thing,
Yeah.
Spanish is
4
crazy.
years old, originally 2 years in the Spanish oak, picked by
Okay,
the Mash and Journey.
That's
here's what I will say about that bottle. That bottle tastes way better the further up it is in the bottle. The more air it gets, the more tannin it gets.
He said the
It's
same
not-
thing about Garrison.
Yeah. Mine does not taste like this.
I thought it was so funny, though, that whole time you guys were talking about Texas. Like, talk about poker face on my part. Someone called that out. I was like, oh, my God, they're talking about Texas this entire time. They literally taste the
It
Texas
definitely
in this
reminded
thing.
me of some of the other. That's why. Yeah.
what was the
That's,
proof on that?
I was like Iron Root. Like it
Oh.
had that vibe.
So you guessed 7 years age, 6 years age stated. I had to go back to the original Jason email on that, by the way. Thank God I don't delete any Google emails.
The proof.
You guessed 125 proof. It was 128.
Yeah.
Bourbon, you guessed it right. You guessed it was finished. You didn't go Indiana, though. And you didn't go MGP or obviously the Rebecca Creek. But
Okay.
you nailed the upfront stuff.
Spanish oak gives such a, like, especially 2 years in Spanish oak just changes. If anyone guessed that, props to you.
Mac
I
has
like
a bottle from Moco Bourbon that's a Spanish oak elkwood that is so
That's
freaking
crazy.
good, dude. It is so great. It's a
Super
9-year, I
sweet.
think.
That,
Mac.
that bottle right there, though, was so good when you first opened it.
Mm.
Still good now. You're crazy.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
so
don't know, I like that.
unicorn
I like
now with that much air on it, man.
I liked it quite a bit.
Smooth.
That was my first time having that.
I was way wrong on the ALW, but
I'm drinking
it
your
was weird.
bull run during the review.
I want to
by the way.
point out
You know,
Hey,
it was very young whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
it was.
6
You
year.
had that. You had that. Kelsey, you even at one point said it could be 4 or 6, and it literally was 4 before it was put in that Spanish oak,
And I
which
said-
made it
Hey,
6.
when you're right, you're right. That's all I can say.
And I
Jeff.
said 14, but
I said
I said it was
9.
one note, and it was
But
ALW, and it was.
if
so
you take the
almost-
1 and you take the 4 and you add them together and you get 5, and that's right on the spot. You're good. You're good, Mac.
I love
Jeff
it.
can find the happiness in anything. Just
What's
remember.
crazy is out of the Rebecca Creek line, that's the only bottle that has any value. Like it literally, everything else they make is absolutely dog shit, except that. bottle.
I will challenge you on that. They put out
Oh, yeah?
the 16.
single barrel?
Was it a 16
Oh,
year?
yeah.
The white label
Sorry.
Rebecca Creek
Okay,
MG
I haven't had that
is
one. Okay.
really good. That
Okay,
one is
all right.
really good. That's the
Yeah.
only other one that I've had that was worth. I agree with you. Other than those 2 bottles, there's not a whole lot out there.
Yeah, those single barrels was stupid.
So A
Hey.
was the one actually that I was most excited about to give you guys blind, because A is a bottle that I've actually beat up quite a bit. But it ended up being second place for 2 people in this flight tonight. It was the Discovery Series 13.
Oh,
Okay.
see,
Hungarian, right?
So this
Hungarian.
was the one finished in Hungarian and American oak.
Jeff, does that not
So-
give you the same vibes as the CVG pick?
That's
To you?
crazy.
There's no MGP in it. It's all Kentucky. But I understood your angle.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not quite as spice forward like that one was, but or as sweet as that one was, but it gives me that vibe.
And
sure.
and this one you guys mostly nailed.
Yeah.
On age, you said 6 years. Now I'm gonna go with the lowest age, which is 8 years, but it goes up to 15 years. So there's a lot of
Is there buff
different
turkey?
stuff in this
Is there
blend.
Barton in that?
Or
There
Barton?
is Barton, though. You guys talked about Barton quite a bit. My
Yep.
light is disappearing, unfortunately, so I can't actually read the mash bills anymore. But Barton, the turkey's in there, whether that is actual turkey or buff turkey, I never know. But that mash bill's in there, and I think Heaven Hill's in here too. 75, 13, 12. That's Heaven Hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Which disco is that? Which number? 13?
13.
number
Yeah.
number 13. Technically the last one to
Last
come out.
one.
I've not
Yeah.
heard anything about Disco 14. Has anybody heard anything about Disco
no,
14?
not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Mhm.
No.
After 11
They're
and
too
12,
busy
I
making
just-
really shitty distillery releases that nobody will buy.
I knew I didn't have that bottle when I tasted that.
Not gonna get that sample. Anyway,
Garyana oak and pineapple finish.
wow, this was a crazy.
Man.
Everyone should do this blind because it.
We have a sample C left, right?
We got
This is
sample
number
C
one.
left.
Oh, we do. I'm so excited.
We were only 3
Bless you.
through, but all 3 of them were finished. I'll let you guys guess again, yes or no. You said no. The 4th sample is not finished. What do you
I'm
guys think now?
No.
Wait, you said what? All.
You said it was not finished. C.
I think
Oh,
it's-
I think I was.
Everything
Now
else is
you
finished.
now know
I mean,
that
Jeff,
3
I
of
thought-
them were finished.
I thought it was a rye and a port. So
smells like Silver Springs.
I think it is, but I'm probably wrong because I've been wrong all night. So
No, everything's been finished. I think it's finished.
I think
'cause
it's finished.
He had a theme here.
Silver Springs.
I'm gonna be wrong.
It was not finished.
and it's
Oh,
not a
good.
rye.
Man,
The
my
theme-
night
the
was
theme-
tonight.
The theme was find the one that's not finished, kind of.
Oh,
and you did. You
Wait,
did find the
show
one
this
that wasn't
bottle.
finished.
Show this bottle.
Irony of this is we did a blind a few weeks ago and I put Silver Springs in it and you guys called it New Riff. Now I put New Riff in here.
And you
Can you
call
call
it
it Silver Springs?
It's the
Oh.
same.
This is
Why?
Single barrel.
a New
Oh,
Riff
here.
6-year single barrel, but this is the malted rye.
Oh,
Dude.
that is.
Jeff, you know why I'm calling it that. Like we've had this.
I know.
Give me some
Freaking multiply.
points.
It's so funny.
Give me some points for calling it a port rye. Just the malted rye.
this
gives it
one-
the sweet.
It's close, Mac. Very close.
I
You
was
did,
all
you did,
over that.
you did good. You
That's
did good.
basically Silver Spring
Like-
shit. There's
Oh,
stuff
that was
malted
so-
rye and they don't say it.
This is the hardest
Man,
blind I've ever done.
I just love it that it keeps coming up, and I just keep giving you guys New Riff and Silver Springs blind, and you just keep going back and forth like,
This
ah,
is
this one's
big
Silver Spring.
but
What
that's
was
the same
what's
thing.
the proof on that one, Jeff?
So the proof on this one is 125. You guys guessed 120, so you were relatively close there. Age, you said 9 years. It's only 6 years. You did guess it was a rye. Not finished. You said Kentucky, and you said New Riff because of the Silver Springs angle. So
nice.
you nailed that sample.
job,
Pretty
guys.
good. Now I must say, amongst all the New Riff malted rye 6-year single barrels I had, this is my favorite one. Darrell and Kelsey, I don't think I've given you a sample of this one yet,
Mm-mm.
but I think this is my favorite, and it was your favorite tonight. Sealbox.
Soapbox?
Sealbox did this, and
Sealbox.
I got to meet Brian and gang at Party Source right after they did it.
Because
Yeah,
I
that-
really like the one that Tom did, but this one is even better than that, I think.
How many picks
I
of these
loved
are out
I loved that pour.
Because
loved it a lot.
I love New Riff malted rye stuff. This, yeah.
So we got distillery, Jay. We didn't get bottles.
Silver Springs is rumored to be New Riff, so I just keep giving them to these guys, and they just keep saying New Riff every time I give them Silver Springs or
Could be a
New
different
Riff
match.
blind. They go back and forth.
It's definitely New Riff.
Way to
It's
go,
a different. The difference on the Silver Springs is it's 65% rye, but then 20% malted barley. So it's a high barley rye, yes,
And
malted barley. This one is 95% malted rye, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
So, but I wonder if the 65% rye is actually malted rye in the Silver Springs. I've
It's
said
gotta
that
be,
before
dude.
too.
Like, I've
Oh, yeah.
called it. Like every time you try to sneak these in, like I've been saying the same shit.
yeah, Darrell, that was impressive, man. Because
That was a good call, Darrell.
It gave me that vibe, dude, and I'm like, I can't get away from it.
the malted rye gives that real sweet, really sweet characteristic that is different from just a straight up 95.5. And yeah, anyway, that was great.
I remember when we had Ian Sturzman on, he was talking about some future stuff they're doing at MGP with malted rye that I'm really excited once they get that out, Mac. You remember that?
I know.
I like malted rye, man.
I love it. Yeah. And I love Silver Springs. And I love New Riff.
Me too.
I've been while you're doing the results, I've been sipping on your Bull's Run.
Oh.
Yes.
Can I just say something real quick? Like it reminds me so much of like when I was really into old fashions and I would like put like 4 Luxardo cherries in a glass, like in an old fashioned. Like it's like that Luxardo cherry thing for days, man. Like for days it's got Luxardo cherry.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's very good.
It's definitely interesting too, coming at it after this particular blind on all the crazy finishes that we've had tonight. That does really stick out.
There's the ALW.
I put a little dent.
Yeah, it's that Luxardo cherry, very sweet, very like it's so good.
Man. This is a great like dessert pour. Grapey as
I don't know
hell.
if you guys are cigar smokers or not, but if you are, try it with that pour
I
because
bet
it
that's
is fantastic with that.
I don't need one more vice, Kelsey. I do enough bad shit. Man.
on the golf course every now and then. Is this still available? You said, Jeff?
Yeah.
It is. Last time I checked, we're under 50 bottles on it. So we're slowly but surely getting down there. Originally started at 250 bottles.
Yeah. The
We
yield
should
on these nuts.
we should ask more questions when we're picking Pinot finishes going forward.
I mean, it's a crazy this is a crazy bottle, but it's solid. Like it's solid. What's
Can I
the
ask you
price
guys
on
something?
it?
When you do a Bulls Run pick,
89.
did you do like a bunch of different finishes, or did they send you a bunch of different barrels that were all Pinot? Like how do they do that?
It was a mixture.
So we had a mixture of things. So they sent us some pours straight to Big Vic, and then Baker's Drink actually went on site and then picked a few more. So we got a flight that was both light whiskey with the Pinot finishes ranging from like 6 months to the 44 months. And then we also had some bourbons that we tried in the same flight. But we ultimately went with the 18-year light whiskey finished in the Pinot for 44 months. That's a long time.
And what's the
This is
proof
a
on
damn
this?
good pick, y'all. This is
What's the
really
proof
good.
on this, Joe?
120,
125.
125.8.
Oh, it's good.
Oh yeah, if
Even
you
like a little
grape,
light tobacco thing, like it's good.
yeah, I think it's a great point. If you like cigars, if you like grape and vanilla, desserty, oh yeah, solid.
If you get a really nice like Nicaraguan like dark cigar with this, man, it's just like the best dessert ever. It's so good. You get all of those cocoa notes from that, and then all of those sweet notes from the whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
So Open Bottle says Pinot barrels are actually French oak barrels that once contained Pinot. A lot of folks miss this.
There you go. Solid.
So with that, Hack and Mack, thank you for joining us tonight. Any final words to close down the stream?
Mac, I'll let you go first.
I am thankful. You guys are awesome. I've watched a lot of your show, and this is such a cool idea. I think it's also a cool thing to do with friends, where if you get like teams, because you learn from each other, and instead of like everyone trying to be like, I know everything, which clearly I don't. But like as a team, you can learn and do this. So I think this is a cool approach, and I want to do that with some friends next. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for having me on.
I think I would agree with everything Max said. The only other thing is I think we could all do a barrel pick and leave Jeff at home, and we would pick like the best barrel ever. Darrell and Kelsey.
Wow, shot. This is a shot.
Fired.
I'm just kidding. No, seriously, Jeff, I watch y'all's content, and one thing I love about your channel, other than just like you're a bunch of friends hanging out, and that's what Mac and I like. We try to be. We say whiskey should be fun, and like you guys love to have fun, and I love that. But also, you guys will do content that you do purely because you love whiskey, and you don't care about how many views. You don't really care about like if it's you bring knowledge to the whiskey nerd, and I love that about what y'all do, and I love how y'all lean into it, and you're not chasing the algorithm. You're doing what you love. And,
well, Jeff chases the algorithm, and Darrell and I are like, okay, you go ahead and run ahead and see what you can do, and then we'll do our thing.
But also, there's one thing I wanted to say to you guys on stream. Me being such a huge Still Austin lover and everything, you guys have the undefeated.
Yeah.
And Gaucho's pick got really close, but you guys have the undefeated best Still Austin pick I've ever had in my life, and I've had a lot of them.
So
good. And I'm so glad I own that bottle, and I just want to give y'all kudos for that because it is.
It's hard not to have the best whenever you have Nancy sitting beside you saying, "Hey, pick this."
Yeah, of course.
But no, to be honest with you, we were really, really lucky about that barrel. That barrel just was something super special. At that point, I believe it was the oldest one that they had released up to that point as far as age too. I guarantee you these new barrels that are like 63 and older, when they're able to get up to 10 to 12 year at that lower entry proof,
it's going to be silly.
those things are going to be stupid good.
Yeah, I'm so excited about where Still Austin is going. But y'all, I just want to give y'all kudos for that, and really appreciate y'all bringing us on. Like, thank you for all that. I love the fact that you guys are kind of the mindset too. Like all these whiskey channels can kind of group up and help each other and kind of grow together. And that is a really cool thing about like you guys accepting us into your community. So thank you.
Also, real quick, Darrell was screwed at Blindageddon. It's not our fault, Darrell. You were put amongst some unfair situations, so we love you, and it was great.
Yeah, I'm shocked they let us on after we screwed Darrell over on the Mash and Drum night.
That's all right. I still got a shot. I gotta take out Dan. I think that's the one I gotta worry about. See if I can get that.
Thank you, Hack and Mack. We can still hang out. We'll hang out backstage if you guys got time. But thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. But it is time to head over to Jason over at the Mash and Drum, who, by the way, is celebrating a birthday. 49 years old. So go over to Jason's stream, wish him a happy birthday, tell him we sent you, and we'll catch you on the next Whiskey Wednesday.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Man.
Everybody. 40.